You know that idea you've been sitting on to start a new hobby? Or maybe you've been wanting to take your health and fitness a lot more seriously for a while now. Perhaps there's a side hustle that you've had plans to start. There's someone out there who's executing on that same idea right now. And the only difference between you and them is speed. So this is something that's been playing on my mind a lot lately. The gap between ideation and execution. And that basically is the time between when you think of doing something and then actually doing that thing. So the smaller that gap is, the faster you move and the faster you grow. What usually takes you a week to get started on or to finish can realistically take you an hour to get done. And obviously not all tasks, but a lot of tasks. Even something as simple as tidying up your room and not putting it off till later. You know, you might have heard of this concept before where if you give yourself 2 days to complete something, it will take you 2 days to complete it. But if you give yourself 2 hours to complete it, it will take you 2 hours to complete it. Does that make sense? Even if you don't complete the task within those 2 hours, you'll be way closer to achieving it compared to if you give yourself 2 days as a deadline to have completed that task. That's how progress happens, through speed. I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs speaking about this idea. Their gap between ideation to execution is very, very slim. So they think of an idea and they execute on it. They don't overthink, they don't procrastinate. Then they see what happens. If they need to make any adjustments, they do that. If it fails, at least they know they tried and then they can move on to the next idea. It's quick. They fail faster. But if your ideation to execution, if your speed is really slow, it's going to take you a lot longer to come to those realizations of, okay, maybe this isn't something that I want to do, or maybe I shouldn't go through with this. I saw a quote the other day and it hit me. It was something along the lines of, how long are you going to wait until you demand the best for yourself? And the reason why it hit me is because there are a lot of things that I've wanted to do for a while. Whether it's starting a business or learning a new song on the piano, or even something like traveling. Just ideas and thoughts and plans that you just leave at the back of your mind. And I can definitely admit to doing that myself. But I've realized that my ideation to execution gap isn't great. Like, I need to work on my speed. Even with YouTube, like, so many ideas that I've got for videos and being consistent, but I might just procrastinate it, leave it till later, when there's a whole bunch of other YouTubers who are doing, you know, they have the same ideas, they're emerging, they're growing, they're seeing success from it. Like, why am I procrastinating? So in a sense, this video is a bit of accountability for me as well. Speed, 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 speed. Not stupid speed though. I do want to get that clear. Don't just, throw anything at the wall and see if it sticks, trying anything and everything. Calculated speed. Yeah, I like that. That's more so moving with speed, but moving intentionally. So yeah, this is, I guess, the main purpose of this video is for you to think about things or ideas that you've got, plans that you've got at the back of your mind. So maybe it is that you want to travel, or you want to join a sports club, or start a hobby, create a business plan for an idea that you've had, but you just haven't acted on it. Just think, why haven't you acted on it? Are there any external reasons that you haven't acted on it, or certain variables that have prevented you from taking action on those ideas and plans? If not, then you need to work on your ideation to execution gap. Because generally we act like we have unlimited time at times. I know I certainly do. But we don't. Time is a finite resource and it is a very valuable one. So we need to make sure that we are using the time that we have wisely. Not wasting it doom scrolling, which I might do at times, not gonna lie. I'm working on it though, I'm working on it. But yeah, if there's one thing that I want from you to take away from this video, it is shorten that gap between having an idea and actually acting on that idea. Because it's between that gap, that's where momentum lives and that's where growth occurs. There is no such thing as a perfect moment, so stop waiting for a perfect moment if that is the case, if that's what you've been waiting for. Just start acting now. But yeah, calculated speed. That's how you win, and that's something that I've really been trying to internalize and just remember. I hope you found this video valuable, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.